Let's talk about a story that's just breaking. It's flashing on your screens. Nentara, there's been a lot of talk around the possibility of that Cairn Vedanta merger. The company has on record said it's a possibility that they're looking at, but it'll be sometime in the future, so on and so forth. What are you now picking up? Is the merger discussion gathering momentum?
That's right, Shri. Not only is it gathering momentum, I understand the boards of both the companies, as Cairn India and Vedanta Limited, could meet as early as this weekend. Sources indicating perhaps it's going to be on Sunday to talk about that possible merger. I also understand from my sources the top management of both companies from Cairn and Vedanta had discussed this in the weekend that's just ended, and they did that in Singapore. They're already reaching out to all kinds of bankers. For example, Bank of America, Merrill Lynch and JM have also been involved in all of these talks. Do you remember when Vedanta Resources had bought out Cairn India via what was then Cesar Sterlite? It had said it would want to ultimately have a merger in place. There's also a tax overhang when we talk about this merger, and that's to do with Cairn Energy PLC. Don't forget that company has been slapped with a tax notice. So it's going to be interesting to see the structure of this merger and how the tax man is going to agree to this as well. At one point, Anil Agarwal was quite keen that Hindustan Zinc also be merged in with Vedanta to create a mega energy come metal conglomerate, but that seems to be on hold now, given the fact the government still has a significant residual stake in Hindustan Zinc. So big headline, of course, coming in this weekend. You're going to see the boards of Cairn India as well as Vedanta meet to talk about that merger, and this is an ideal time to talk about the merger as far from Vedanta's perspective, and that's because Cairn India and Vedanta Limited's share price are virtually the same. Of course, it's too early to talk about swap ratios, how the company may want to actually hand out something to the minority shareholders, but the timing couldn't have been better for Vedanta.
The Cairn Vedanta merger possibility around this weekend, that is the sense that we get from our sources. But when we reached out to both companies, they haven't responded yet to CNBC TV 18's queries. But this is a story that we've been tracking closely, and we will continue to do so.